I want to transition to Jaron Ennis. Now, there's been so much stuff that's been out there in regards to Jaron Ennis and Terence Crawford. I've heard, and I know you've heard this too, the WBO versus the IBF path, which I think is absolutely moronic for a number of reasons. My personal opinion is Jaron Ennis took the quote-unquote IBF route is because they actually ordered an eliminator that gave him the opportunity to win a title, and it was about winning a title for Team Ennis, in my opinion, and not necessarily who they fought. And the WBO never did that. The WBO is actually stagnant for quite a long time with the same top 3 or 4 guys and not ordering an eliminator fight. So that was strange to me. Mm-hmm. But then, who cares what path Jaron Ennis took? The path ended at the same spot. Terence Crawford's mandatory. So why does the damn path make any sense? It makes no sense to me whatsoever, but people like to argue that and say Jaron Ennis had his opportunity. I would love to see Boots in the ring with Terence Crawford because I think he has the requisite skills, power, size. The one concern I do have with him in the ring with Crawford is Crawford's older, crafty, veteran. That's where Crawford's going to have the edge, right? What are your thoughts on Jaron Ennis? Should Terence Crawford be next? And what are your thoughts on how he would perform against Crawford?
I mean, like I said, man, this is the best of the best when it comes to the complete packages at 147 pounds. If we talk about speed, they both got it. If we talk about firepower, they both got it. If we talk about switching the stances, they both got it. We talking about picking up on timing, they both got it. Great jabs, they both got it. You know what I mean? If you talking about instincts, they both got it. Why wouldn't we want to see them two in the ring with each other? People saying, you know, well, Jaron Ennis hasn't done enough. You know, he hasn't earned it. But anybody that's ever been great at anything, we only found out because of opportunity.
Facts.
In order for Michael Jordan to become Michael Jordan, he had to beat the Larry Birds. He had to beat the Magic Johnsons, Clyde Drexlers. You know what I mean? Those type of guys, great players. So in order for Boots Ennis to prove that he's someone in boxing, you got to go up against a Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford knows that, but Bud problem is, I don't think they're going to pay me what I want to fight a guy like that. Because Bud knows what he's capable of. The reason Bud knows what he's capable of, because animals know animals. That's why they know what to stay away from and what's cool to go around. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is pay attention to nature. You're not going to ever see a salmon jump out of the water into a bear's mouth. He stay away from bears, and the bear got to go get him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to see a gazelle walk into a lion pit. No, he gonna run. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna stand there in front of you. So a gorilla not gonna just go playing with a tiger because they know what kind of fight it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they leave each other alone. But maybe once in a while they gotta cross paths. This is one of those times. There's nobody else in the world I really want to see Terence Crawford fight. And there's nobody else in the world I really want to see Boots Ennis fight. I think this is the best fight right now to make in boxing.
Now, let me ask you this, because there's a lot of people that feel that Jaron don't really want the fight. I've seen Ennis. I've never met him, but I've seen the dad. Love seeing every time he's interviewed. They seem like very genuine people to me, specifically on how they talk about certain things. Because you can tell Bozy gives love when love is necessary. He's kind of really transparent to me. So they're saying that they want the fight. I think they want the fight. You think they want the fight right now?
Why wouldn't they want to fight? Think about it.
Yeah.
If this is what you've done all your... See, this is the problem. People don't know the story. They think they know the story. The father was a fighter. He never had his chance because of injury. Right? The father, later on in life, has 2 sons. Never got their chance because they love to have fun. I know that story personally because I was there. I know about Pooh Ennis and Farah Ennis. I know about them. I know about how they was back in the day. Yeah. Them dudes had a lot of fun. And locally, They was like two kings. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
did whatever they wanted. They had great fun. You know what I mean? Now, some years later comes Boots, the baby brother, but the nastiest one of them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is my chance to prove that I really know what I'm talking about. I really know what I'm doing. And it's my youngest son. Why wouldn't he want him to go in there and fight Terence Crawford? Terence Crawford at the end of the day is just a man. And Terence Crawford feel the same way about Boots. He's just a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So come on, man. People saying, oh, this one don't want to fight that one. Nah, men aren't scared of men, and if they are, they definitely gonna let it be known. They don't want no trouble. But these are two guys, they don't mind trouble. Trust me when I tell you. You know what I mean? I seen Terence Crawford in Las Vegas during the bubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Top rank. I was at a top rank card. He looked me up and down like me and him was about to fight. But and guess what? And guess what? If he ever saw this, he'd say he don't remember, and I'm fine with that. But guess what? I know that look because I did the same thing. I'm looking him up and down. I'm sizing him up because I want to see what it is that make him great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Boots Ennis is the same way. He's the same way. So they both know if I fight that guy, you know what I mean, it's going to be a fight. And they both know, you know what I mean, they got to be ready. But the money is just the money that's going to stand in the way. You know what I mean? And the only reason the money means something, because look how much money Terence Crawford just made to fight Earl Spence. I'm not going to go too much low under that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the issue. That's why they keep saying Boots got to do more. But why do we got to do more if you could clearly see everybody else go get their ass whooped by him?
Man, I can't really argue that, man. To your point, you got to have the opportunity to actually get into the ring, and you got to have the chance. And I can make the argument, what did Mean Machine do in order to get the fight? What did David Avanesian do in order to get the fight? What did Jeff Horn do in order to get the fight? Benavidez, you can make that argument for several individuals. It's a weak argument because they know how dangerous that kid is. And that's when you start. Once you start hearing people talk about what have they done, you know the opponent is very dangerous. Now, I've heard Bill Haney he's, and I love Bill Haney in terms of what he's doing for Devin Haney. I mean, he's keeping Devin's name extremely hot by talking about. Recently, he also had Boots' name in his mouth, talking about there was an opportunity. He had spoken to Bozy. What do you think about a fight between Boots and Devin Haney?
Once again, you know what I mean? Boots is bigger. He's a little bit bigger. But guess what? There's only one way to prove you're great. You got to go up against great.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's no other way, man. I'm tired of people saying, oh, this guy too small. Or that guy, he fight his old men or whatever. Guess what? They two young guys, man. They're not too far apart in age, maybe like a year or two apart. The height is really not too much far apart, maybe an inch or two. The weight classes right now is only 7 pounds apart. Hey, why not? That's a great fight. It's a great fight, and that's the problem with people now. They want to be so smart that they dumb. This is great. It's great for boxing.
Yeah.
This is history. This is Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. What are you talking about? It's Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones. What are you talking about? Why is we talking like this? James Toney and Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are those type of fights. Why wouldn't we want these fights? People crazy.